Welcome to Fight Night Champion Swift Talk, where we always deliver, looking out for you. So, yo, we have an update on the whole modding situation. We got new developments. As you've seen, GTG decided to show his true behavior and poor characteristics by creating a bunch of false screenshots and adding a bunch of gamers, including myself. Within an hour, it was quickly debunked. It was clearly that person who was taking the screenshots was actually entering information. Let's talk about this dude Juan Rodos. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that this guy keep trolling me. You know, I actually had to block him because it's almost like anytime I ever pop up, he's right there with a big smiley face just trolling. Like, he's just like a child. That's the way I took him at some point. So, you know, I noticed that you know, he keeps finding his way to still get my attention. So since he elected, you know, himself to get involved with the whole situation, he decided to go under his fake Facebook account and post the fake screenshots. Actually, he was the one who posted the fake screenshots from his computer, which means that he has access to the tools. This dude is an admin from Fight Night Zone. So he also deleted the comment when I made about you know, Prime Boxer editing his thread from 89 overall to 90 overall when we were doing the whole modding videos and stuff like that. So, you know, like, this dude clearly is part of that group, you know, and I just think that he's just been kind of just participating, doing everything he can to really hide the fact that he is one of those people who is part of that. You know what I mean? He's a clown. You know, Juan Rodos, you keep trolling me, but bro, the truth is, no one knows you. Why you keep trolling me? You know what I'm saying? Crazy. And you don't want to get personal with me. That's another thing. I noticed that you're always trying to get personal, but, you know, I've learned, and I think anyone listening to this knows that anyone who likes to try to get personal and tries to down other people, usually it's because there's something going on in their life. So, you know, stop exposing yourselves by trying to keep putting down other people when, one, you don't even know who you're talking about. Two, if you was really all happy and you had it all together, you certainly wouldn't engage in that behavior. You're a troll, you know what I mean, like the rest of them. You know what I mean? And you do goofy stuff like the rest of them. You know what I mean? And you follow me like the rest of them. Even if I block you, you still follow me. You know, you're a clown, bro. On other news, during this whole situation of exposing OWC modding, we have exposed another modder. Yep, that's right. Guess what? As GTG decided to post a video without me posting it, he thought I was going to post it first, and he decided to snitch on himself. As he was posting the video, it was clear that it was a modded gym with known modders, people who are publicly open. About 6 or 7 members, and guess who was in that gym? Renix. Yes, y'all, that's right. He was in that gym. And when asked, why are you in that gym? His response, I just like to hang out with him. Wow. Busted wide open. Currency is made aware about this. Everyone is waiting to see how he's going to handle that situation, because having a gym full of mods, the lab, where it's clearly people who are publicly letting everyone know that they mod, him being in the only gym, and that is a lot for Currency to sit there and just not do. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. We've heard about suspensions, but the question's asked, how do you suspend a cheater? And would they cheat again? Now, Brad Brogan, yes, let's get to him. So let me tell you something about him that I think a lot of people know. He's known as FNC Voided. This dude, when he came on, was a person who actually had very horrible connection. Everyone knows him. And he was getting beat up by everyone, as everyone remembers. And he used to go to gyms and try to learn as much as he can. And he was getting beat up most of the time. He even used to use the same cab as O'Hanlon just to try to be like him and Prime. He was that type of individual. Then, overnight, he was one of those dudes, overnight, who just got good. And Prime Boxer, yes, the guy that you guys love, still in question. I know some of you guys are going to be so mad at me when they say, damn, Swifty, why you coming down on Prime like that? Yo, that's messed up. You know, damn, listen. Prime only played in OWC and middleweight. He's always been vulnerable in H2H. A lot of people make it out to be that he is the king of Fight Night when he's actually only played OWC middleweight. He had just, again, he had announced that he was going to be a 89 just before the whole modding broke out. Then he edited the video. When asked about it, one of the administrators from Fight Night Zone deleted the comment. That says a lot. But nobody wants to talk about that because they don't want to even believe that that's true. But that's a tough question. Why did you edit that? That's a question I'd like to know. On other news, the most infamous official Swifty list from 2011 to 2020 is going to be revealed in 2 weeks from now. And that list right there is going to cover the actual people who need to be noted on the game. You got to have a resume before you even talk about anyone. And that's just how I feel. No matter how much you guys hate me, I got a resume that's undisputed. Most of y'all don't. You're going to know who are the best players on Fight Night Champion. Like, for instance, Human Joystick that people used to sit there and try to disrespect. You're going to find out that he's actually better than most of you dudes on the game. And that is true. You know what I mean? If, you know, but I'll be able to make that case. I'll be able to make the case that, you know, someone like O'Hanlon Lee will be able to be, is much better than Prime Boxer. I can make that case. I could sit here and explain why O'Hanlon Lee overall is always is better than Prime Boxer. And most people would know that. I know this GTG is like making comments and you out here saying that you started some kind of revolution. Bruh, listen to your, read your own comments. You ain't doing nothing. You have ruined your whole reputation, and the lengths that you went to try to, like, you know, shame and defame people that act, you know, saying things that, you know, creating these screenshots and doing all this. Like, you just did this to yourself. I don't know how you're gonna be in Fight Night Zone or on any of these pages. You really played yourself, seriously. You know, in life, you gotta learn that when you wrong, you gotta know how to just step back and be humble and, you know, try to make better decisions in your life. But instead, in a video game, you're going to another length. And that really says something about your mental health. This is really, at this point, really a mental health thing. Y'all playing games, really. You know what I mean? And would you really do this if you really were dealing with people in real life? Like, this internet thing really got you that comfortable that it's okay to just act like this? And then the question that we ask is, why do we even allow people like this to even have a platform? It's time to clean house. It's time to let people, you know that if you want to be in a real community, you got to earn it. And you earn it by skill.
I might chip on